something that you're destined to repeat.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitor's sideline, it's the Vikings head man Kevin O'Connell. His guys were winners a week ago, but the victories have been few and far between this season. On the other side, you've got the Cowboys head coach. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. Now a return coming from the 14. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys come out and they are led out by Dak Prescott as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler who is now 32 years old.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
First down, right back to Williams. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
It's a game of 8, and the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First and 10. Now Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
That's another Cowboys.
On the play fake, Dak. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Second and 10.
T.J. Hawkinson, incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Dante Fowler there to make the tackle. To the air on third down is McCarthy. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Vikings.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. There he goes again. And he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple. From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. It'll be a Vikings first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 6. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. He takes off, and he will get into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy, touchdown Vikings.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. The play action. It's Prescott. Andrew Van Ginkel getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Pass caught by Tolbert. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
13 on the play. It's now third and 4.
On the toss, it's Williams. They'll come up here, first and 10.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Cowboys.
On the give, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On second down, it's Dak. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The tackle made back at the 30.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. 3rd and long. As we are ready to get back underway. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. The reception for Rondale Moore. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll put Addison in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
To number 3, Jordan Addison. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That's caught! And he will score! T.J. Hawkinson, touchdown Minnesota. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down by Aaron.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
It's another run here for Williams. And he gets this up close to the 40. That's Mekhi Blackman there for the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and Now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Dante Fowler getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's to the right side and incomplete. 3rd and a long way to go. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Play action now. Prescott. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw, it's McCarthy. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here's Ryan Wright now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. The ball comes out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down, Prescott. Oh, a loose football. Looked like one of the Cowboys was there to recover. Indeed, they will keep possession. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Brian Anger now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the 1st down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J.
1st down, Vikings.
Moore going in motion. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this 1st half, as that one's away. This one taken at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting 1st half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. 2nd half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. That's complete to Moore on the right side. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Minnesota.
13 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Out to Jefferson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Gain of 3 brings up second down at the 47.
On the handoff, Jones trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Osa Odiguzua getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Starting with 1st and 10. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Now a second down throw for Prescott. And they'll have it across midfield down the opposing 46-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
To Javonte Williams. A 2-yard gain brings up second down.
Prescott. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Cowboys.
Lamb gonna see what he can do here. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain. Williams gets it on the draw. That would qualify as an angry run. Powering his way forward. A pickup of 7.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 7.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Dak Prescott, touchdown, Dallas. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Cowboys 14.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
First down, Vikings.
On play action, here's McCarthy. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So when you talk about cover 2, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those 2 safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover 2, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.
The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. He's tackled down by Byron Murphy. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 38.
Play fake. Prescott. Forced out wide. Off he goes.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st and 10.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll run again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 2. 4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He's got it at the 3. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Vikings 17.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Now, Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the 1st down. Good run. The drive continues.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the play fake. Dak. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown in this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Completion to Justin Jefferson. A gain of 33 yards.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 41. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is McCarthy. They'll get this out quickly to Addison. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Vikings first down.
Now a handoff. Jones. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
24-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Here's Dak to throw. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll drop to throw. That's made by Vikings. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
They run over center with Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll go again with Williams. That's a second charge timeout from Minnesota. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They bounced back from the loss last week. Going to put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.